Hey everybody, this is CR. Thought I'd show you how I have my Blackbird rigged up here. Well, let's see, this is the foot end. Tree strap goes down to my little whoopee hook, which hooks into a piece of 10-inch AM steel continuous loop. Cuban stuff bag. The ridge line is 1.75 Zinget. And to lighten up things, I actually have just cord on the zipper pulls. And here I removed the cord he had on the door side and took that off because I rarely use it that much. But on the other end I put a little piece of shock cord, and then here's my little quilt hook, just hooked onto a piece of 80-pound cord from Joe at Z-Packs, and that can just get tied off to whatever you happen to have. Inside, of course, is my my little light here. Isn't that nice? Yeah. And this end, same thing. 10-inch continuous loop to a whoopee hook, and then a homemade Dynaglide whoopee sling, which is hooked on here. This is about a 2-foot tree strap. I think this whoopee sling, this is a fairly long one. It's a homemade, probably about 6 or 7 feet. And then to the back here is the shelf. I took the shelf, took off the cord that was on it, shortened it up a little bit, and used slightly lighter cord. And then down here is where I have a piece of shock cord that comes down to my quilt hook, which is tied on to a piece of the 1.25 millimeter Z-line. I like the yellow, so maybe I won't trip over it. But I've had a couple requests to see how that's done, and I actually really have to give a lot of credit for this setup to Bear Chaser. He showed me what rig he was using up at the Spring Dolly Sods Hang, and it was pretty darn nice. This entire rig in this little Cuban stuff sack, which is actually one of the sacks that Joe from Z-Packs ships with his hammock tarps. Fits perfectly, including the suspension. This whole thing in that stuff bag, including the suspension, is 16 ounces. Which, there are lighter setups, but this is not too bad. I really like it. It's comfortable. Works very nicely. And I think I'm going to do another one here shortly.